Hello and welcome to Game of Box Office. Today we will take a look at the box office run of The Passion of the Christ. Let's start off with some statistics. The Passion of the Christ was released on February 25th, 2004 in 3043 cinemas and ran a total of 156 days until the last performance on July 29th, 2004. The film was produced by Icon Productions and 20th Century Fox with a budget of $30 million and received an R rating. The film opened to $83.8 million and finished its run at $307.7 million in the USA and Canada. In addition, The Passion of the Christ made $241.1 million in the rest of the world, resulting in a combined total of $611.8 million worldwide. The Passion of the Christ was directed by Mel Gibson, and back in 2004, that fact gave the film a big box office buzz. In the years before The Passion of the Christ, Mel Gibson had box office successes like Signs or What Women Want, and critical acclaimed movies like The Patriot. So, he was at a point in his career where his box office reputation was pretty good, and the quality of the movies that he starred in were also quite good. Also, let's not forget to mention that with Braveheart in 1995, Mel Gibson won 5 Academy Awards including Best Film and Best Director, so his skills in directing were well known. Besides that, The Passion of the Christ had an enormous hype, of course, because of its immense amount of controversy. When The Passion of the Christ came out, everybody was talking about it. The movie opened on a Wednesday. We already mentioned in our analysis on The Return of the King that back in the days it was sometimes normal to release a movie not on Friday, and that was the case with The Passion of the Christ. It opened to an unbelievable $83 million, which was the second highest opening weekend for an R-rated movie, just behind Matrix Reloaded back in 2004. Today, this opening weekend is still on the 4th place when it comes to biggest opening weekends of R-rated movies, behind Matrix Reloaded, American Sniper and The Hangover Part 2. But let's not forget that The Passion of the Christ opened on a Wednesday with full cinema count. American Sniper opened on a Friday, The Hangover Part 2 on a Thursday, and Matrix Reloaded on a Wednesday but with just a small cinema count and opened then with the full cinema count on Thursday. So when you compare everything to one another and just imagine for a quick moment that every movie opened on a Friday, The Passion of the Christ would be the record holder. So, after 12 years, there was no other movie with an R rating who was able to start better than The Passion of the Christ. That's an incredible effort. Also, The Passion of the Christ went on to gross roughly $371 million total in the USA and Canada, which is still the highest grossing R-rated movie in the USA and Canada today. American Sniper came close with slightly over $350 million, but it was just able to get there because of 10 years of ticket price inflation and a bigger cinema count. It's incredible that this record is now standing for 12 years, and so far we can't see a movie to beat that mark anytime in the future. The movie made an absolutely enormous multiplier of 4.46. This is insane for an R-rated movie that opened to such an incredible amount of money. In other videos on R-rated movies, we already mentioned how hard it is for an R-rated movie to get to a multiplier of 3 when it opened big. This multiplier is absolutely historical, and just like the domestic total, we cannot see this multiplier to be broken by an R-rated movie sometimes in the future with an opening of over $65 million. Because of the incredible multiplier, the drop rates are also quite amazing, with multiple drops in the 30 to 40% range, and sometimes the grosses even increased on the next weekend again. So what can we say in conclusion about The Passion of the Christ? The movie is a performer for the record books. Every aspect of its run is amazing. The opening weekend, the domestic total, the drop rates, the multiplier are all incredible achievements, and when you now consider the fact that the movie's budget was only $30 million and that it grossed over 20 times the budget back with a worldwide total of roughly $612 million, it gets even better. All in all, the Game of Box Office team really can't find a flaw in the box office run of The Passion of the Christ, and because of that we judge the movie with the perfect grade A+. Our upcoming video will be an analysis about Ex Machina, Man of Steel, or a prediction about Batman vs Superman. We hope you enjoyed this analysis. Be sure to hit a like and subscribe to our channel. You can also support us on the social networks listed below. See you soon. Bye bye.